Hello, this is Spidey 1958, and welcome to my Server Let's Play episode 21, I believe. Last episode we built our track layer, and this time we're going to go ahead and get it going. But I need to build a few more things here before I get that done, so let's go ahead here and get this started. So let's see, I'm trying to remember what it's called. It is called a cargo manager. And we have to get plates to build that. And that's how we build plates. Okay. Build ourselves some plates here. Okay, that should be enough to start with. I think we're going to need some redstone as well. So we're going to need 5 redstone. One, two, three, 4. Okay, and then we need one of these. Okay, and then we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need one of these. Oop. Okay. So now we can throw this part back in here. Whee. Okay, then we need let's see, detectors, boosters. I think we need a locking track. Launchers, priming. Embarking, couplers, whistles, routing, disembarking, buffer, one-way, direction, gated. Yeah, we need to at least build one of these anyway, so to build that we need those. So I'm going to need 3 redstone, 3 gold. Let's see, so we should have rails and gold. Oops. Need 3 of you, and redstone. We need 3 of you. Okay, and run over here to our friendly machine. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Now I did discover it's better to use steel to make track, because I had mentioned I thought that was better. You get twice as much rails for the same amount of iron. You just have to spend the time to make the steel, which costs you some charcoal, which right now for me charcoal is not a problem. Okay, let's go ahead and throw you in there for the moment while I figure out what else I need. Okay, only thing else I'm going to need is a pressure plate. 1 pressure plate, please. Okay. It's going to make like 16 of these, so it should be, hopefully it will do what I need. Oh, and I'm going to need a crowbar too. Okay, we got that build, and now crowbar. Oh, need one more rose red. So let's request a rose. If I remember right, I discovered last time, if I throw it in a pulverizer, I get twice as much. Or 4 times as much. Okay. Wait for that to process a little. Do. Okay, that gives us a crowbar. Now I gotta figure out where I want to put it. I think I want to put it over here somewhere. I'm worried about that running. Oops, I gotta turn that off. Thinking here for the moment. Let's go ahead and put a locking one there. And a couple tracks here. And I didn't make a lever. I need to make a lever. Let's go ahead and make 4 of them. I guess that's 5. Close enough. Okay, so I know I can whack this to change it, but I don't know. Oh, except I have to whack it with a crowbar, not with a wrench, which is part of why I made. Change to train lockdown mode. Change to holding mode. Train. So it's only got 2 modes. Okay. So we put the train on there. And it's pointed the wrong way. I want you pointed the other way. Come on, other way. You don't want to go the right way. You're supposed to go that way. Okay, so we're going to make that the medium priority, so it will use that, and let's see, that looks good. Now if I can only get it to go the right way. There we go. Well, for a little bit it went the right way. Okay. Now, let's see. We go ahead before we do that. Okay, so bridge builder takes stone bricks, so we'll use that. It will also work with wood, but I like stone bricks. Torch placer, I need torches. Drills just straight ahead, and I didn't put a controller in here, which I probably should have. Now that I think about it, because it's going to just go straight ahead and follow the land instead of adjusting, which might not be horrible. We'll see how it works. I may have to rebuild this. Okay. Need to go the other direction. The other direction. I am having a horrible time with this, aren't I? You should be going that direction. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and build the loop that I was going to build anyway. So put our track here. Okay, that should work. So let's try this again. Because originally I wanted him to be a tunneler, and I screwed that up when I designed it. Okay, and change this to medium priority. Fill it with fuel. Put a lever here. Yeah, I think he's just going to stay on the same level all the way, which is fine. Okay, now while he's going off on there, what I need to do is put down one of these and then configure it. So green will be into and then these others will be to the cart. So this one will supply okay, so this will pull from cargo. This will push torches, this will push coal. And that'll push track, which doesn't leave me enough connectors for okay, why did you stop? Oh, I bet there's liquid over here. Yep. So let's go get some dirt. That's going to present a problem. When I got my miner running at basically a bigger radius here. Mostly I'm getting limestone and stuff like that, building materials, so I can have more options in building. Ah. Okay. So we've got railers, torches, engine. And he of course mined our lever off. Okay. Why aren't you going the right direction? Oh, because as soon as you back up, you mine it off. Well, that's silly of you. Let's try this. Ran out of levers. Now he's getting confused. Now I'm confused. Let's go ahead and get a button. Button. Do. Okay. Let's make a mess. Okay, let's try it. Let's see. Train lockdown. Holding. Let's try it on holding. Looks like holding's the one I want. Actually, let's go ahead. Whoops. Okay, so this is the green side and this is the red side. So Make that red. And that red. That green. Okay. Okay, and he's just going to keep merrily going that way. Is that an Enderman that just... How dare you... Didn't even get a chance to hit him. Okay, let's go ahead and clear out our inventory here of junk. I don't think I need any more of you for the moment. And I'll keep one leather and throw the others back in here. So I want this to go far enough out so that I can put my miner out here. And I'm basically going to use the train to run back and forth through it. Ah! Well, that's not good. That was silly of me. Now I just wiped out all this train track. And so I need to put it back down because... he's probably going to be out of train track when he runs out of track or fills up. He's going to turn around and come back. Okay. So going this way straight. He's going to run into the water here. The water here is at Y63, so he should actually... Ah! I hate witches. Bad. So he should actually build a track over this, I believe. Yeah, because they wither you and then you, like, die. So let's go get prepared to die. Oh no, she poisoned me. So as long as I don't hurt myself. There we go. No longer poisoned. Don't want to fall down any holes. I want to be sure that I don't put my digital miner in near anyone else's base, since it will basically mine all the ores out from under it. And that would be bad to do to your neighbor. So it looks like I have a big mountain there that I'm going to go through. Let's look at our map. Okay, so we got a big mountain there. There's somebody's base there. I think that's Gamer Girl's base there. I'm not positive. And then we enter a bunch of maps that I've never gone in. Because apparently I've never gone the other side of that mountain. Now at some point it's going to wind up stalling because it's going to run out of the chunk loaded blocks. So I'll either have to go along it or build a chunk loader to link to it. I'll probably build a chunk loader to link to it. And here it went up for some reason. Is there water back here? I'm not sure why it went up here or why it stopped. Okay. Oh, it got full, that's why it stopped. Hey. Doesn't seem to be filling up with stuff. So I probably need to swap that out for a detector. Which I was curious if that's what I was going to need. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so let's go make some detector rails while that goes off and does its stuff. That's why I wanted bigger cargo on it, but I just used up almost every place I could put cargo. Okay, so what do I need to build detectors? Detect. Oh, I can do that. I just need one of those. I need to get my auto crafting started soon too. Just waiting on the pressure plate. Okay. Let's see if detectors work better. You're jumping up and down on my plants. Bad thing. And you got to be careful that the train doesn't run you over and kill you on the way back. And because it went up a level, it's going to continue at the higher level. It looks like it's digging into a existing hole in the ground. Well, we're at that wrapping up point, so I may mine some of the stuff along the sides here. Yeah, put torches down here now because it's night when it goes through. And of course we got torches out of the way. So, okay. Well, we're at the wrapping up point. So as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving me a dislike's fine. But please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey 1958, and have fun Minecrafting.